Real Madrid is the most prestigious club in the world, and it has its good and bad moments being a fan. Here's some reasons why I think it sucks to be a Madrid fan. As a Real Madrid fan, winning is never enough. There's always something more to demand. Winning is great, don't get me wrong, but sometimes it comes with a lot of negative side effects. And the biggest side effect I've witnessed so far is the expectation curse. I think the first reason why it sucks to be a Madrid fan is you never enjoy the wins fully. Every Real Madrid fan has high expectations before the start of every single season, expecting them to win every single trophy in the book, and for good reason. Madrid has always had one purpose whenever it comes to football, and that is to have the best players and the best record and the best team in the entire world. Everybody strives to have a great team, but Madrid has taken it to a different level with the expectations from their fans. Another reason why being a Madrid fan sucks, the drama. I swear, being a Real Madrid fan is like watching a reality TV show. There's always something new happening. One day, you're rumored to sign Davies to your team. Then you're talking about Jude Bellingham's girlfriend. And I mean, can you blame him? She is so hot. Honestly, it sounds ridiculous, but these are the real things that Madrid fans have to complain about. Because they are winning, but you still have to find reasons to hate your club. And these are some of the reasons why. Realistically, the only thing that matters is the Champions League. You could win the La Liga with 0 losses, but if you didn't win the UCL, that season is considered a failure. This is personally what I think is the biggest downside of being a Madrid fan. We really do not care about La Liga unless you're actually from Spain. I only watch the UCL, so you can call me a bandwagon. The moment we get knocked out, people start to panic. The season's a failure, and it doesn't matter if we won everything else. Basically, what I'm saying is, no UCL equals a disaster. The next problem is the eternal comparisons. Winning isn't enough. You also have to win better than Barcelona. Even in Madrid's greatest seasons, people will still compare them to peak Barca. What about Barcelona's record? I don't see you having 1,300 trophies in a season. Obviously, rivalry is very important in sports. It keeps it very entertaining, but every time I see a Real Madrid versus Barcelona fan talk, it's always just about refs. Another reason why it sucks to be a Madrid fan is that the superstars come and go. Sometimes it's actually painful to get attached to players on Madrid because no one is safe. Example of this would be Iker Casillas when he left in 2015 after spending 25 years at the club. Now, this was due to a bunch of different reasons, such as declining form, he was getting older, and more importantly, Florentino Perez. I have a lot to say about this guy, but we will talk about him later on in this video. The next reason why it sucks to be a Madrid fan. You win too much, and it kind of ruins winning. A La Liga title, it feels normal. A Super Cup, whatever. Even a Champions League win sometimes feels like just another one, or you probably just think about the next Champions League after you win the first one. I have a Madrid friend, and he was talking about how, oh, we just won the UCL, but I'm focused on next year. Like, bro, enjoy the fact that you won this year. Why are you already focused on next year? The next reason why it sucks is that the superstars come and go. Like, if you didn't know football, you'd think this guy's like an extra in a movie scene, but he actually carried Madrid in the UCL finals that helped them win that year. I mean, bro, he was literally a lone player scoring 14 goals as a backup in the UCL. Absolutely insane. It's like sometimes when you put on a Real Madrid jersey, you turn into R9 Ronaldo and every striker Madrid has had combined. But other times, it can turn you into someone trash. And you have players like Hazard, who absolutely shit the bed. Florentino Perez is also the one who makes the biggest decisions, and one thing he will always do is make sure the bag is being made. Bro does not care. If it involves interfering with his money that he makes from Madrid, he will fucking destroy you because he does not care. Now, I could get into many reasons why they wanted the Super League, but let's be honest, it was all because they wanted more money and sponsorships. That is one thing that Florentino Perez will always prioritize. He wants to make sure that he gets the most amount of money while making sure he gets all the best players signed. He's a true businessman who puts his needs instead of the players, which can be a blessing and a curse. But you best believe if it wasn't for the fans, players, and governments saying that they did not like it, and the English clubs pulling out, this definitely would have been a real thing. But honestly, I can still say that this is definitely going to happen sooner or later, whether we like it or not. It's just bound to happen. Next thing that sucks about being a Madrid fan is the lack of long-term stability. Now, the club has a history of sacking managers pretty quickly, even after success. For example, Zidane left twice, despite winning the UCL 3 times in a row. And then on the player side, we had Casillas, who was forced out in tears. Ronaldo left also after feeling unappreciated, and even Sergio Ramos wasn't given the contract he wanted. They don't perform, the club moves on quickly, which is part of the reason why they are so successful. There's a reason why they sign the best of the best, because if you do not have a good season or even a good game in the most biggest moments, you could easily be kicked off the team or traded away. The next reason why it sucks being a Madrid fan, I'm not gonna lie, I fall from this as well. I suffer from this as well. Fans are super spoiled and also very toxic. Some Madrid fans expect every match to be a win, which leads to a lot of toxic social media reactions. Players could even get booed, but that's also pretty normal in every single stadium, no matter what. But also the fact that Madrid fans refuse to celebrate small trophies. Someone who doesn't really watch that much football, I usually just watch the UCL. But honestly, I couldn't even watch a La Liga game if it was the Barcelona versus Real Madrid match. But nowadays, La Liga is just not as exciting as the Premier League. The Prem has way more competitive teams, and the La Liga just feels like a two-horse race between Barcelona and Madrid. If I'm being honest, I just watch the highlights, and sometimes I'll watch the El Clasico. The next reason why it sucks to be a Madrid fan: plastic fan accusations. Listen, Madrid has one of the biggest global fan bases in the world, but many of the fans are accused of only supporting because they win. But now rival fans would call Madrid supporters bandwagoners or glory hunters. The reason why it sucks to be a Madrid fan: everybody hates you. Madrid is one of the most hated clubs in the world. Every opponent treats games against Madrid like a final. Also, do not get me started on the Madrid accusations. Every time there's a controversial moment in a Madrid game, everybody automatically assumes that Madrid has paid off the refs. Every win will be questioned, and every loss is celebrated. Truthfully though, the extreme pressure and unrealistic expectations does make it hard to enjoy the long-term success that Madrid has given us. There is so much winning that they have had in their history that it seems like the standard, but it comes at the cost of many things when you're a fan. Next up, make no mistake, the reason why it sucks being a Madrid fan is the Florentino Perez dictatorship. He owns this club, it belongs to him, and he decides what happens. Controls everything. Even when he makes questionable decisions, Madrid fans have to accept it because they know he knows what he's doing. He's done it for so long. But if we're being honest, being a Madrid fan is actually one of the best things in the world because all you do is win and all you do is expect more. Madrid fans will be always enjoying the winning, and they will probably never have to worry about starting from ground zero ever again. But I guess that's just the price to pay and why it sucks to be a Real Madrid fan. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to subscribe and leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one.